Sabaton is a band from Falun, Sweden formed in 1999. The band's main lyrical themes are based on war and historical battles. This is heard in the albums Primo Victoria, Attero Dominatus, Coat of Arms, Carolus Rex and Heroes, in which all of the songs contain these motifs, except final tracks which attribute songs to influential heavy metal bands. Lyrical content drawn from World War I, World War II and other conflicts is prevalent and includes songs about battles and leaders on all sides of said conflicts. In April 2012, guitarists Oscar Montelius and Rickard Sundin, drummer Daniel Muhlbach and keyboardist Daniel Myhr left the band to form Civil War. Vocalist Joachim Brodin and bassist Per Sundström continued with new members, as well as extensively touring internationally. The band have a festival in the hometown of Falun, Sabaton Open Air in August and an annual cruise, Sabaton Cruise, in November. History, early career and first albums. Sabaton was formed in 1999. After the first songs were recorded in Peter Tägtgren's studio, The Abyss, Sabaton was contacted by a couple of record labels. The band decided to sign up for Italian label Underground Symphony, under which internationally released the promo CD Fist for Fight, actually a compilation consisting of material from 2 demo tapes recorded between 1999 and 2000, with the intention to promote forthcoming releases. In 2002, a new album was recorded. Metalizer was supposed to be distributed by Underground Symphony as the band's debut album, but after 2 years of waiting, during which the band held various performances across Sweden, the album was abandoned. The band returned for a second album titled Primo Victoria and found themselves in negotiations with several international record labels. They eventually signed with Black Lodge, the metal division of the Sound Pollution record label. In early 2005, they recruited Daniel Myhr to relieve Joachim Brodin, who played keyboards in addition to singing, of his keyboard duties. The third album, Attero Dominatus, continued the war theme of Primo Victoria with songs like Back in Control, Attero Dominatus, and Angels Calling, and was released in Europe on the 28th of July 2006. In March 2007, Sabaton released Metalizer as a double disc together with Fist for Fight, along with the previously unreleased song Birds of War, The Art of War, as a follow-up to Metalizer. In May 2008, Sabaton released its fourth album, The Art of War, an album inspired by the influential book by Sun Tzu. The decision to base the album upon Sun Tzu's book came from the idea that in the 2000 years since the book was written, the human race has achieved many things, but apart from weapon advancements, war and tactics have remained basically the same. The album contains the singles Cliffs of Gallipoli and Ghost Division. In September 2008, it was announced that Sabaton would be performing at the 2009 Prog Power User X Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. In addition, Sabaton were the first band confirmed for the festival Bloodstock Open Air 09 in Derby, UK. Furthermore, they toured Europe in 2009 as an opening act on the Hammerfall tour. After the Bloodstock performance, the band went on a tour with Dragon Force towards the end of 2009 for 18 shows in the UK. Coat of Arms. The band had hoped to begin recording the next album in October, but with concerts booked and the Dragon Force support tour the following month, it was pushed back. On Wednesday, December 23, 2009, the band announced the name of the forthcoming album. Coat of Arms contains a majority of songs about World War II, but also has songs about other wars, like the Winter War, White Death. They announced it on their official website, and posted a link to a YouTube video containing the album art and a teaser music sample. Coat of Arms was released on May 21, 2010. The first music video, for Uprising, was released on August 1, 2010 and features Peter Stormare. This was accompanied by a European tour. A second music video, for Screaming Eagles, was released on May 25. Line-up change. On March 31, 2012, vocalist Joachim Brodin confirmed rumors that the band would be going separate ways, with only Brodin himself and bass player Per Sundström staying on board. Sabaton was joined by touring members Chris Rowland and Thorb England on guitar, and Rob Banbach on drums. Before separating, Sabaton had finished recording of the new album Carolus Rex, which was released in May 2012. Following the announcement of a new lineup taking the stage, Carolus Rex, the first single for the album of the same name, was released on April 4, 2012. Coinciding with the release of the new single, Sabaton announced the world tour headlined as the Swedish Empire Tour. This was the first time that Sabaton performed live with the new lineup. Regarding the lineup change, Sabaton's bassist Per Sundström commented, "It appears to be sudden, but it had actually started years ago when some members already got tired of constant touring, and with wives and kids back home it does not get any easier." During the recordings of Carolus Rex, I drew a map of what the band will be doing the coming 3 years, and for some that was too much commitment. The former members of Sabaton have since formed a new band called Civil War, including vocalist Patrick Johansson and bassist Stefan Eriksson. In November 2012, drummer Rob Banbach decided to take a break from touring due to becoming a father. Snowy Shaw replaced him as touring drummer. In November 2013, it was announced that Sabaton would be touring North America with Iced Earth for 6 weeks in the spring of 2014. Rob Banbach left the band and was replaced by Hannes van Dahl of Evergrey. In January 2014, the band announced the cover of the new album called Heroes, then due to be released on May 16, 2014. The album proved to be a hit and made #1 on the official Swedish album chart. On the 27th of January, the band was announced to play Download Festival in June. In October 2015, performed the first concert in Japan in Loud Park, The Last Stand. In April 2016, the band announced the cover of the new album called The Last Stand, then due to be released on August 19, 2016. On June 10, 2016, the first single of the upcoming album was released, called The Lost Battalion. As Sabaton stated on the website, The Lost Battalion is the name given to 9 companies of the United States' 77th Division during the Battle of the Argonne in 1918. Even though these 550 to 575 brave men were completely surrounded by the German army and subjected to friendly artillery fire, they kept on fighting for a week until they were relieved. Of the over 500-plus soldiers who entered the Argonne forest, only 194 walked out unscathed. The rest were killed, missing, captured, or wounded. On the 25th of July 2016, the band announced via the Facebook page that guitarist Thorb England had left the band. England will play his last show with Sabaton at Rockstad, Falun 2016. Other Dragon Force bassist Frédéric Leclerc filled in for rhythm guitarist Rickard Sundin as a sessional guitarist during the first leg of the European tour. Due to Sundin becoming a father, In March 2011, Daniel Muhlbach injured his knees so badly that he was forced to return home to Sweden. Rob Bach from Sweden filled in for Muhlbach on the last shows of the European tour. On the first US shows, Patrick Johansson filled in for 2 shows. The band confirmed for Rockstad, Falun 2011, a festival in Sweden, where they performed with additional vocals by Udo Dirkschneider and Chris Boltendahl, Frederic Leclerc performing third guitar, and Van Canto performing backing vocals. Brodin recorded a version of Primo Victoria with Van Canto for the 2011 album Break the Silence. On the 5th of August 2011, the first live album was released, named World War Live, Battle of the Baltic Sea, a recording of the show on the Sabaton cruise of December 2010. As of the 12th of May 2015, Sabaton has its very own radio station, created in cooperation with Radio Bandit Sweden. It's a digital station which mainly plays Sabaton songs as well as bands that have played or will play at Sabaton Open Air. On August 20, 2015, Sabaton performed in Sevastopol, Crimea, in a show arranged by the Russian motorcycle club The Night Wolves. On December 1, 2015, Sabaton collaborated with Paradox Interactive to release a music pack for the grand strategy game Europa Universalis IV that featured 5 of the band's songs. On June 6, 2016, Sabaton collaborated again with Paradox Interactive when 5 tracks were included in Hearts of Iron IV. Personnel. Members timeline note: Carolus Rex was recorded with previous members, and then released after the split. Discography: Primo Victoria, Attero Dominatus, Metalizer, The Art of War, Coat of Arms, Carolus Rex, Heroes, The Last Stand, Accolades.